to declare that this is one of our computer science students. I am proud of him. He will be our first student to introduce a scientific paper in this conference.
I'd like to introduce my son in science. Okay, he is a supervisor in this session, and a student. I wish all of students take Anas directions for research and development. إن شاء الله. يعني أتمنى إن كل الطلاب اللي معانا يحجوا حجو أنس وإحنا قاعدين، يعني أعضاء هيئة التدريس كلهم قاعدين موجودين. أنس مجرد على الفكرة، أنا قعدت معاه وقلت له إحنا بقالنا 3 أسابيع شغالين في البيبر دي أنا وأنس، فأتمنى إن كل الناس تيجي إن شاء الله وإحنا جاهزين بإذن الله.
Only 5 minutes.
Now we talk about unfortunately smart puzzle game by supervisor. Topic discussion, literature review, problem definition, game design and methodology, game comparison, and finally results and methods.
Yes.
First, literature review. There are many great puzzle games out there, such as Calculator the Game, Mathix Math, and 2048. Second, problem definition. There are many back rows for previous games, such as the scoring system is either insufficient or the game's lifespan and replay value. The game gets boring or repetitive over time and loses the player's interest. Therefore, I try to introduce problem solving to this background by using C++ and Unreal Engine. Third, game interface. As you can see on the screen, this is the main menu. At first, we select, we go to the note selection, we tap on this, and then we can select a level type to play the level, or to enter a level selection menu. As you can see, this is a level selection menu. We can press, tap 1, 2, or 3. For example, we're going to tap 1, so we're going to enter level 1, and this is how the game looks like. Now, fourth, the game design and methodology. So this is a 4x1 game type example. The 4 stands for how many numbers can the player interact with. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the middle, the black circle is the current total, which is the sum of all of these numbers over there. The 1 stands for this whole set, as you can see over here. This whole set of numbers, combining the 1 to 2. Of course, there is a 3x1, 3x2, 4x1, 4x2, and so on game types in the game. I have 4 rules in this game. The first one is that we can tap a number, or like pick a number and move it clockwise or counterclockwise, and we cannot move it, we can't do a cross move. For example, we can't move 1 to 3. The fourth rule is if we have 2 sets, we can swap the places of the same color. So as you can see here, we're going to pick up the number 4, and in the currently grabbed circle is going to be 4. That means we have 4 in our hand. And if we move it clockwise, it's going to be 4 plus 1, which will equal 5, and we will take that 5 and put it to where the 1 is at. As you can see, the currently grabbed is now empty because we put the number, and the current total, the black circle, was incremented by 4 because we did add 4 numbers, the value 4. If we picked up the number 3, and move it counterclockwise to the number 2, it's going to be multiplied by -1 and then added to the number in that circle, which is 2, which is going to give us -1. And as you can see, the -1 is going to go there, and the current total was decreased or subtracted by 3, and so we have 11. We have the number 11 as the current total. Now, if you try to cross move a number, for example, 5 to 3, we cannot do that because this is the game rules. Now, this is a 4x2 game type example. Okay, it looks like this. Now, if you remember, I said we can swap a number from the same color. So, for example, if we picked up the number 1, we can swap its place with the number 5. Okay, as you can see over here. And as you can see, the current total for both sets, the right hand and left hand set, it has changed accordingly. Now, here comes a very important question. Why do I think that this is a fun and a smart game? Here's example 1. First, we have the number of moves allowed, as you can see, and we want to achieve the wanted total of 14. Now, if we picked up the number 4 and moved it to the number 1, that's going to be 4 plus 1, and so on. The 5 is going to go there, and the current total changed to 14 because we did increment 14.
أنا كنت
And
شرحت على اللعبة مباشرة. اللعبة أحسن من
I want short to sign. هنشوف
هو بيشرح اللعبة.
Okay, so the current total is now 14, and the number of moves have been subtracted by 1, as you can see. Now, we did reach the wanted total in only 1 move, and so we completed the level. And so the score is determined by the number of moves reserved in each level. So now we have 4
Excuse me. لو سمحتوا يا سادة الصوت اسمع لو سمحت.
كمل يعني.
So the score is determined by
We have only 1 minute and the other session will continue.
Okay. This is a second example. Okay, this is a second example. We can win the level in 2 moves, and so this is why I think it's a fun game, because there is so many ways you can beat a level.
Thank you.
Comparison, when we compare this mindful of numbers, is the name of the game, to other games, we can see that mindful of numbers is promising because its scoring system is moves reserved, it's unforgiving, easy to hard. Its play is obviously different than other games. It has both level system and level type system, and it's a free game with a high replay value. Now, conclusion and future work. This concludes that Mindful of Numbers is a difficult, unforgiving game, has a level system and a level type system, has a scoring system and has a neat and smart, flexible game mechanism, has a high replay value probability, and it is a free game. Future work, I want to increase the levels and level types. I want to enhance the game's visual interface and add music and sound effects, and finally add a undo mechanism. Thank you.
I'd like to thank you, Anas, as the Dean of the Faculty, and I'd like to thank your supervisor, Dr. Abdulaziz. Actually, Dr. Abdulaziz, you have done a great work. And I'd like to thank Dr. Rosmi for his review for your presentation and paper. And I am encouraging all our computer science students to be like Anas. Thank you. With Anas and Dr. Abdulaziz and Dr. Rosmi. طبعا
اللي عاوز يستمر قاعد معانا هيز ويلكم.
تيجي بقى تيجي.
كل مليار تكسبه. لا الدكتور عبد العزيز بيقول لي 200
100 مليون بس.